Welcome back to the What's Up Eddie channel, Divine Therapy Sessions, and of course, I'm the one and only Eddie. So glad to have you guys back, and these are my Divine Therapy Sessions. Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about being an alchemist in your own life, so you can transmute and transform your life, right? So like when situations are happening in your life, then they happen to you, but you transform it so it's happening for you, right? So I would say this, you guys. Being an alchemist, literally what an alchemist is, it's also known like as a person turning a certain metal into a different metal, like turning metal into gold, right? But it's more of a figurative way of saying, as a person who is an alchemist in their life, it's a person who transforms their life, right? They transmute negative energy into positive energy. And you can do that in a myriad of ways. But for me, and in this instance, I'm going to talk to you guys how it works in my life, where it helps me so much, because it helps not only my work, it also helps me to deal with issues as they come to me, right? As before, I would approach life with the I guess the first initial thought in my head when something's happening, it's like, oh my goodness, not again. Why is this happening to me? Poor me. I can't take this anymore, you know? And with me being that type of person with those type of traits and that inner dialogue that I was having, I would bring more of that to me, right? And also I found that I was unable to handle situations, so I would start to avoid people. And in this avoidance, I started to not, be within society, right? And I felt like that shielding started to become a crutch, and that's never a good place to be at, right? So when I started to transform my life, right, I started to transmute that old way of thinking. So that's when I started to become the alchemist, right? I alchemized my own life. I started to change my thought processes. I started going from, why is it happening to me, to, wow, this is happening for me. What can I learn from this situation? And when we approach a situation like that, that's when we truly start to become a true master alchemist, right? When a situation begins to happen and you say, well, okay, why is this happening right now? Why did I call this in? Because at the end of the day, if we really are the alchemist, we understand why it's happening. It's happening because you called it. So if you start to take credit for everything in your life, that's when it becomes so amazing, you guys. So the reason why I bring this up is because last night I ran into a situation, right? It was extremely uncomfortable. I don't like confrontation. It's just the way that I am. So I'd rather avoid it, and I would allow someone to keep lying to me, right? Or have them believe something that's not true. So I actually got to the point where I don't say things to people because I feel like that in that avoidance, I won't have to deal with them. And that those people or that person, because I've done this more than once, right? Where they go off and they believe in the lie that they're trying to put on you, to project on you, right? But at the end of the day, you have to realize this. What is the projection at the end of the day? Because we're all mirroring each other. So when you take accountability for your own life, you start to realize whoever's in front of you is there for a reason. They're mirroring you. So that's why you got to say, why am I being triggered by this person? You know? So I had this situation in which this person was saying some things to me that were hurtful, right? And I thought so I will say this, you guys. When you're being brave and courageous in your journey, it's gonna be scary, right? Because I've been trained in the past not to confront a situation. Well, it's right there in your face, right? So this new me has this new alchemist, right? Because I'm in the beginning stages of training, right? But I've gotten real good at it. So it's an amazing part, right? So you might be going through the same thing in your life. So I find that these situations come to my life for training, right? Let's just see if he remembers how to alchemize a situation, right? I feel like the creator does that for us. And so it's been a while since I've had a situation come up, but it was definitely a situation last night, and it was a very good teaching mechanism, right? So I remember I was shaking. I was fearful, right? This person had that effect on me, and it made me realize, wow, if someone can have that effect on me, that means that I have to do more work, right? And that's what I mean by having a good inner reflection of yourself. It has nothing to do with the person that was coming at me, right? Why did I have... So you got to think about this, you guys. If someone's projecting their fears onto you, why are they doing that? It has nothing to do with you at the end of the day. It has to do with them. That's their work they need to do. But my work is, why did I feel the need to respond, is the first one. Why am I getting fearful, right? Though I went through the fear and explained my truth to that person, why did I feel the need to explain that to that person, right? Well, I didn't explain everything, but I tuned in to the same frequency, and I met that person at their own game, right? And I feel as though that doesn't need to happen. Yes, I think that you should definitely tell people how it is, right? Especially if there's a delusion there. But I do believe this, you guys. In that situation, I felt fear. And so I'll say this. You may find yourself in this time period right now, right? So it's September 8th. This is a season of karma right now. Everything that you've reaped, or everything you've sown, will be reaped in this time period. People know that. That's why people are coming back into your life. And they come in ways they don't care if it's positive attention or negative attention. It's all the same to them, because at the end of the day, they want the prize. And that prize is from the alchemy that you have in your life. And you guys, that is the light that you have within you. That golden, healing, loving light. See, some of them don't understand that. And the thing is the most important fact is that you don't understand that, right? And even I at times don't understand that. People don't understand. See, when you set boundaries for people and they walk all over them, they don't belong in your life. That's as simple as that. And so that's what brings me to this next part of the story is, I allowed people back into my life that don't belong there. There's no reason for them to be back in my life. But yet I open that energetic cord again, and what does a snake always do? Right? It's going to bite you. But you got to remember this, you guys. Within our journey, and it's important to realize this, it's like life isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. And every time that I've been bitten by these people, they thought they get the excitement from biting, right? And injecting their venom. But what they don't realize is that you've grown immune to it, right? And so after a while, see, you alchemize, right? Your body naturally alchemizes. After a while, you realize that these people don't have an effect like they once did. But before I would hone in on it and concentrate so vividly on every interaction, right? But now I spent a good 30 minutes on that situation and I let it go. And now I get to talk about it, right? I get to transmute it even more. And then that person who felt like they bit me, they become the teacher. They become the student as well, right? Because now I get to teach you guys exactly what it's going through. And see, that's what I mean, you guys, is that this is all an interwoven, all interconnected system. See, someone out there is going to resonate with what I'm telling you right now, right? And I've alchemized, and now I'm teaching and helping you, because you may resonate with it. If you're watching the video this long, it's definitely for a purpose, right? So I'll say this, you guys. You have within you God's golden creative, not killing, but creative infinite light, right? And a lot of people that have grown accustomed to your energy, whether they want to admit it or not, it doesn't matter. When you start to take your energy away from them, that is the only way that they're going to know that they messed up, because that love that they tried to deny that you have, that you've given them, that they've manifested off of you, have done crazy things in the name of your golden light. When you take it away from them and you truly protect your energy from these people, because there's a myriad of ways that they use to try to take it, but they can't. It's a plan that is going to suffer on their parts, because they're not a part of the journey, right? And during this time period, you guys, and when you catch this video, you're in a period where you need to completely drop all the old people, places, and things, and really step into the next part of your journey, because this next part, those people can't come with you. And their punishment in itself is to watch you succeed. And beyond that, you guys, not having your light in their life, admitting it or not, is painful. It's karmic, because it's healing. It's really wonderful and really healing. And when you realize, you guys, that you are that type of person, you start to realize that you're more, right? And that's what I want you guys to know, is that you are the highest. You are chosen. You are infinite. Embrace that. You guys, if you catch anything on this story that I just told you, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. I love you guys. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. Become the alchemist in your own life and transmute any situation that comes at you. Holla at your boy. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys.